Because on this episode of Jake and Friends, day 2 of road trip.
Aaron successfully ran the Falcon, and TJ didn't break his diff entirely.
That's a very good point.
His diff's only 50% broken, and he spent the night building another one. It's going to be 50% broken again today.
Fazzy did a 10-part series on via Facebook Messenger on how to rebuild a Crusader diff.
Little pro tip here is never trust Big Sicker. They tell you to scrape off all the old stuff, so you use more silicone next time. So what you do is you leave all the old stuff off, especially 2 different types. They combine well, and you just put a little bit of between, a little rat-a-tat. Don't trust Big Sicker.
Oh, this will probably be him
Probably
too.
be him now.
Oh, not mute speaker. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How you going?
Oh, just getting up.
You coming out?
Yeah, I'm just going to chuck a diff in the car and it out.
Did you get anything good?
What do you mean?
No, like, did you get it all sorted?
I've got a diff, yeah. I don't know if it's anything good. We've got an LSD center that doesn't hold my hands, and a crown wheel that looks like it's been sitting at the bottom of a creek.
Mature.
And a case that looks structurally, well, a case that got spat out of the car last week.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Look, it's not ideal, but I've got some 8140. That's gonna fix everything. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
Righto, see ya. Anyways, so we're day 2 of road trip. Fazzy's currently in 3rd, beers glass. Nick's nowhere near the
If you're 16th, I'm 12th.
Yes.
Or 13th or something.
Something like that, something pathetic.
I'm one in front of Yarwood though. The worst part is with my car is that we're out of wastegate spring. So like,
I reckon we start crimping.
I can't put more boost in it. It's got everything in it that it can have, that it can make.
With the Getz, I did one nitrous jet upgrade. I think we're a bit close to 100 shot in it now. It spins like crazy off the line.
It's also got 70 pound in the tyres.
I know if it does. It's on 4 front runners now.
I know how Fazzy's going driving that.
It drives so nice on the road. Yeah, no. So we're this is day 2 of this road trip drag challenge, drag and drive event. Remember, it's 8th mile, so all our times do sound really impressive. When I ran a 10 and I'm at the bottom of the class, it's because I ran a half as fast.
Jake is only
4.5
seconds off 15th place. 15th place is about a 680, I think it was, and then Jake's no, it must have been faster than that. Must have been 6:30 then.
I think it was 6:30 or something.
Yeah, so 6:30, 1080. It's only 4.5 seconds off. I reckon a little bit more nitrous.
I'm pretty sure the dude that beat me is sponsoring the class. He didn't look that impressed when I told him that it was a Getz. It's like, why is it in this class? I'm like, well, I'd already entered the class. There was no point changing it.
I mean, technically it is teched for what it was running.
Yeah.
It's within its tech rules.
The nitrous bottle's not. It's quick release. I couldn't find my clamps.
The clamps.
So we just push the the front seat all the way back and wedge it between the back and the front seat so it doesn't bounce out.
All you had to do was use the clamps, Jake.
Yeah. Actually, I found out last night Aaron brought nitrous bottle brackets, so I might chuck them in today. Because I want to do a few weight reduction mods.
So just get rid of the seat that holds the bottle in.
Yeah, so once you get rid of that, we need to have another way to hold the bottle in. My goal for the Getz is I need to outrun what the Civic ran last year, which was a 10.3.
Hey, I predict I'm going to run a 10.31. Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's my prediction.
I just need to still have the 2 front seats in it though. Maybe not for the runs, but yeah.
Why do you need 2 front seats?
Oh, Calvin's coming out today. He's going to come for a drive.
Alright, we done with the recording side of
Yeah,
this?
I think so.
Yeah, look, we'll come back when we've got something interesting to say.
We got ice.
We're gonna put a new diff in the Crusader that broke a diff yesterday. He borrowed my car last night to pick it up from his house.
Create it.
They're heavy things, aren't they? Lift with your spine, mate. It's flexible for a reason.
Oh, lift with your back. There we go. And a tub of gear oil. I just didn't want the diff to roll over in the car and spill it. You ready?
Are you?
No.
Me either.
Why do we work on these pieces of shit? Not feeling it though. Not feeling it. Alright, let's not break this one. I'm going to be so happy to drive with something that releases in the centre of the axle when I'm driving. That locker is
You say that now, but then when it only releases one wheel at the 64.
Oh, no, the LSD is not good. I can spin it with my hands.
Maybe a bit of preload will fix that.
I was thinking, oil, is there any oil I can put in there that's going to make it bite? And then I'm like, well, anything I do that's going to make it bite is not going to protect the bearings or cram wheel. So, just 85, 140, nothing special. Oh.
All sorted, mate?
I love drag racing, eh?
We're having fun.
Wouldn't do this at Rolls or on private streets.
It's a registered car.
Just do what I want.
So the LSD in there is not a great LSD. It's very, very...
It's just a slip diff.
It's not very limited, that's for sure.
The only thing limited about it is the horsepower it's going to handle.
It's probably going to be a lot nicer on his diff this time though, because it's only going to spin one wheel as it jumps off the line.
Is this thing on?
Are we in the right spot? Are we close enough together?
Yeah,
Just awkwardly
that's
close.
alright.
Yeah? Does that feel good?
Good, because I feel awkward. I'm uncomfortable.
So we've done the driver's briefing. We're group 1, so we're going out on the road trip first this morning. We're heading up to Arachula Pub for a cheeky little drive. Fazzy here took his car for a drive around the pits and making a noise. That's why it's back up on stands. You want to be quick, otherwise we will leave without him. We're going to go to the shop too, eh?
Yeah, we do shopping at some point.
The air pump for my inflatable mattress has just died and I didn't bring the charger with me.
I'm hearing some noises and I don't know where I'm assuming it's Faz.
Someone's having a bad time under
I think Faz just pushed out a poop. It's really annoying that we've got to go to the pub. It's really handy when you're the second people to drive to a pub because you've already done your runs for the day, you can have a beer.
He's making struggle sounds under there, eh?
Are you good under there?
Handbrake off!
Remember to put it back on afterwards. We nearly lost the car earlier because of that.
Brief summary. Day 2 road trip, all cars still run except for Faz under there doing some things.
Still runs.
Still runs. And just, yeah. Doing the thing. Time to go do the thing.
He did not have the brakes to pull that up. Oh, hey there, fellas! Arachula Pub checkpoint thing. That's where we are, isn't it? Yeah. Also, we stood the nitrous bottle up earlier, and turns out that it gets a lot more violent, and the clutch isn't like it in the Getz. So when we get back there, we'll mount the bottle in general, and put that on the correct angle, and I don't think it'll go much faster. We'll have to pull some weight out of it in order to keep it all alive.
To be fair, the clutch will like what you tell it to like. You get the smoke out of it one way or another.
When you have a little tiny car that runs really slow, any little tiny weight reductions make huge differences, eh? Also, I just got this the other day, right? Come here. This is really like funny. This is the original plastic that was wrapped up in the car when it came out of the factory. It hasn't even been peeled entirely yet.
In 11s, eh?
First time it gets peeled off, it's going to get thrown in the bin, like the whole seat. We discovered earlier that when you stand the bottle upright, it actually gets gas out of it, or it gets liquid out of it instead of vapor. So I might even bolt the bottle down. Oh yeah, that's faster already. Look at that. Just throw it straight in the bin. Someone called Mick. We need another bin. Now we can mount the bottle in it.
And nestle it between the two seats. It ain't going nowhere.
That's more solid than it's been all weekend.
Don't want to change another zip. I don't want to drive back to Brisbane or what. I don't have a spare now. Fingers crossed.
You'll be right.
Be gentle.
Nine. Let's go 9.
Well, can't believe this little thing's still in one piece.
Woo! 10:38 at 73 mile an hour. Oh, that's amazing. It actually hooked up really nicely, and then I rolled into the gas and it didn't chirp the wheels for a change. Slipped like crazy though. Oh, I reckon that was all on the 60 foot. Probably going to go like a 2.7 or a 2.6 even maybe. How do we go?
I'll let you see.
That was bang on, eh? 260, 260 foot. Wow, that's a mouthful. 695 to the 330, 1038 at 73 mile an hour. We came home like a fucking barra. Oh, I'm stoked with that. That was perfect. That was exactly what it needed to be. So I've had a call out from our friend over here. I've had a call out from you, have I?
Yes, it's exactly what this is.
I reckon I had Aaron to the 60 foot on that one. I think I might be running out of nitrous finally. I really didn't appreciate that pass at all. That might be time for a fresh bottle. That was a 10.9 at 64 mile an hour or something. You guys are pretty cute.
Hey, I'm getting selfies.
This car is long. Me and Aaron have done the old switcheroo. We're going to head back up there on track and race each other again. Getz v Falcon. I think the Getz ran out of spray on that last one, so we put a fresh bottle in there. The weight difference was pretty dramatic.
His aircon's not as good as yours.
It's not, eh?
I feel gypped.
I'm going to tree him even harder because this thing's auto. I don't know how to leave in a manual car. Never had me once in tyre bars. I may have run a PB for him, but he said he may have run a PB for me. This is important.
What are you doing?
Did I PB in your car?
Did I PB in yours?
Not only did you PB in this, we beat the Civic.
What? Yep, that's it. Yeah. Right there.
Right there. 10 you. What was that? 10:23.
Yeah, that'll do it. A little bit of gas helps.
What was your best time in the Falcon?
I think it was a 9.6, so I think you did PB.
Yeah.
We got 2 PBs and we beat the Civic.
We brought the wrong cars for each other.
I would think by 3.
What's going on, guys?
No, apparently I'm racing.
What's the best time?
Toyota.
Well, I've not run this thing once without spray. I believe the deal was if we were going to race each other, that I wasn't allowed to use spray.
I'm allowed to use it.
And we just put a fresh bottle in and PB'd the car as well. We just went 10:29.
Yeah, no chance.
What did you go?
11:26.
See your reaction time.
Next.
Up and down. Yeah. Her best so far is went over 90. Yeah. But it's not, that's not consistent.
That's definitely not consistent.
Yeah, but
Well, we'll turn the bottle off and we'll meet you out there. Yeah, let's party.
May the best man win.
Are we confident?
Not at all. Get reaction card.
You ain't got to do much. You ain't got to do much to beat him. He ain't that quick on the tree. He's used to automatics. He just lets go of a button. This whole 3-pedal thing really confuses him.
It's horrible. These are both manuals, so we've got that.
I'm gonna go heckle him more now.
What's she saying? She's saying bad things about me?
Oh yeah, she's gonna kick your ass. She's confident.
I'm gonna let her ties. Hi.
have you ever run this thing on night?
Yeah, only the first run.
The first run where it's full
We
material.
don't even know what that was.
Nah. I'll be if I'm losing this race to a girl.
Anything else we can take out?
We're pretty light back here, eh? There's not a lot going on.
Wait, hang on.
You wouldn't unscrew. We got Jake and Friends versus Knight Family Motorsport. NA versus NA. Similar power cars, running very similar times. Let's see how she goes. See that? I got no idea what I ran on that, but that launch was decent. That's probably my best launch I've done all day. It's probably a PB in 60 foot. Thank you. Oh my god. Wow, they are f***ing evenly matched cars. If I hadn't have outreacted her, she would have beaten me. That means this car has a 9 in it. The 247 60 foot versus Aaron's 27, I think he went when he went 10.2. Time wise, I had her by 2 thousandths. No, she had me by 2 thousandths. 2 thousandths and 0.6 of a mile an hour. That car was faster if they had left at the same time. So it was a f***ing good race.
Well, I think they both went 11:42s. I don't think we could have got a better pair up. Nah, that's a close race, that isn't it? It was all in the chain. Yeah, Danny will be kicking herself, I reckon.
Oh, I reckon there'll be a rematch tomorrow.
I reckon there'll be a rematch tomorrow.
Rematch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, just real quick though, before we go on all the smash talk and shit, how similar are these two cars?
I know, like that was the best race ever.
Like, if we were neck and neck from the start line on the same reaction time, you would have beaten like 2000s. Like identical everywhere throughout the entire thing. Hey, that was impressive. I was like blown away.
I'm like, that was such a good race. They went 42 minutes high. So I was like, yeah.
Probably need to do a rematch.
Yeah.
We had so much time to enjoy it too. We just
Yeah, exactly.
the suspense just kept building.
I'm like, where's the win line? Where's the win line? Good race.
Good race.
In the time slips from running each other's cars instead of our own cars, because that's going to give us the best chance of being the highest in the classes that, well, we're not going to come.
Hey, I'm aiming for second last, man. I'm happy with second last.
But our PBs for the day were in each other's cars, because Aaron here's a manual guy, he's a circuit guy, and I've been racing autos for a few years now, so if I hand this in, I'm done. I've had enough for the weekend. Oh, not for the weekend, for the day, sorry. Plus, I know that if I stop now, I only got to do one pass tomorrow, and that's it. I've completed the event. I forgot to bring the charger for my pump for my air mattress, and it went down a little bit last night.
Can we just do the good? Yeah. You good? Go! Oh, it's brute mint. Go. That's you're running.
Oh, that is up.
He's gonna get the wob wobs.
Wow, that is. Oh.
That worked way better than it should have.
That worked better than I expected it to. That's sure. We were given strict instructions to make sure that actually we weren't. We took it upon ourselves like vigilantes to ensure that no one is outside of their bed during after business hours running amok, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory where this is heading. Nick bought a new car recently. It came with some police lights, and we figured we might as well do something with them. I'm not bolting the lights on, that's all you. Coming for you, Hoffman. Happy there, Aaron?
Oh, I'm happy where you are. Happy.
It's all about keeping the neighbourhood safe. The last thing we would want is 2 steps after hours. It goes on the inner run. So Hoffman keeps it under control tonight.
Yeah, we'll f***ing get onto him because
He hasn't 2-stepped once, that's f***ing ridiculous.
no, he did last night, but you could barely hear it, so he has to wind it up. So make sure he f***ing brings it up higher.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shall we go rolling?
This is the best terrible decision ever.
That's proper loud. We've come up with this brilliant idea. We're going to wait for Hoff to do a pass, and then when he does his pass, we're going to chase him down the return road, pull him over, and get him to do a 2-step.
Turn right and go right around the back so he doesn't see us there.
Yeah.
It's been so funny to catch him completely off guard. Are the lights on?
Yeah. Lights are on.
That thing's like, go turn around with the lady with the thing, and then we'll back him.
And now we wait.
This apparently is one after.
We're going to get him.
We're gonna get him.
We're going to get him, boys. We're going to get him.
I think that's our guy.
That's our guy.
That's him, boys. Let's get him.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is our man.
That's him.
That's him. That's him.
Boys.
Boys and twos. Boys and twos.
Light him up. Light him up. Light him up, boys. He's running.
He's running.
He's running. He's resisting arrest.
Do you know how fast you're going back there, mate?
Yes.
It's fine. He 2-stepped. Do we want to go pull someone else over? What do we want to do?
Oh no, that was.
Oh, no, I need more beer.
Yeah, I need more beers.
Yeah.
A beer run? Supply run?
Well,
Come on, guys! There's been crime committed.
Watch the battery cable, because if you cut that, we're all going to die. We've heard there's another escapee on the loose. He's right there.
Where is he?
Block him. Just block him.
We're gonna go get us a Yarwood.
Yeah, mate, come pull over.
Pull over.
Two-step checkpoint.
I gotta unplug this wiring because it gets so hot, eh? Like my seat is warm because it runs up my back. Oh,
2 steps, please, mate.
And then I see none of them in the back who got cuffs on. Well, that's wrong for sure.
Yeah, someone's jerking.
He put them on himself.
Awesome, guys.
Is this bloke going to do a 2-step? Limmy bash then, it's the same thing.
some did not impress that. It's almost like they take it too seriously.
Ah, bus is hot.
I forgot. I never even finished the wiring off down here. I meant to wrap that up. We touched them. Oh,
This episode on Jake and Friends, day 3.
Nah, what happened is actually yesterday.
Oh, okay.
We didn't really sign
Is this a
anything
sign
off.
off from yesterday, is it?
Yeah, we did the same thing yesterday about the day before
okay.
as well. Yeah. So
Yesterday on Jake and Friends, we raced.
That
went 5-8. That went 10-3 with you driving.
Yeah, I went
10-3 with Jake driving. 10-2 with you driving.
This thing went 9-5 with me driving.
We instigated some activities, some 2-step activities.
Oh, there was some serious tomfoolery on the go last night.
Fazzy ran a 7-2. Faz?
Yeah, something like that.
He's not
The
doing
grouch
well.
is inside that.
Just resting my eyes.
Classic dad move right there.
It really is.
We drove this cigar out last night, pulling people over and demanding some 2-steps. I'm sure I added the video in of that and how that came about. So we ran some pretty good times. I don't know, hang around for next week.